Hello everyone, welcome back to Travels TV. This is Manchester United versus Reading preview. This game will be taking place at Old Trafford, FA Cup tie against former Manchester United player Paul Ince's side. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting game. I have Neil here with me, so yeah, man, give us your thoughts on this game.
Oh yeah, you mentioned like uh Reading, like yeah, we are facing at home and we're facing Reading at home. I'm actually really it's a FA Cup game, so we can get a win. I'm sorry for this, but Paulins, this is for you. This is for you, Paulins. I don't care if you're a United legend. I don't care. You played for Spurs. That's why played for the Scousers. That's why I hate you. So yeah, I don't even care. Like I expect him to lose. Like I expect him to lose. I like don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I respect your opinion that he's a United legend. Yeah, he is. But he played for the Scousers. So yeah, this is for him. Sorry. Sorry for the disrespect. Hopefully we don't lose tomorrow. Hopefully we don't lose tomorrow because of but yeah, while talking about the game, I guess Nottingham Forest was a very good game. I guess in my opinion, it was. Yeah, you want to say something? You want to say something? Just asking. You're kind of lagging out, so I can't understand. You want to say something?
Yeah, okay, it should be better now. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just saying that I think we should be using our second team in this game because it's an opportunity to rotate, uh, and I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
I'll
So
agree with you.
yeah, and yeah, I expect a comfortable win because it's Reading 14th in the championship. That I don't even know a lot of the players, to be honest. I don't even know a single Reading player. I think Swift. I might know. I don't know if he's at Reading. I think that's the only player I know from Reading. Because so I don't expect them to give us a game, to be honest.
Yeah, and I am praying I'm praying to okay, AD is here. Maybe he can join. Right, I will send him the link though. I will send him the link. Um, so yeah, just look. You know what? I'm like, okay, I can't for some reason. Can you send him the link, please? Can you send him the link?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So yeah, expect a win against Collins' side. No, I don't love the man. I know he's ex United legend, but still, like he played for Liverpool. That's why I don't love him. But I guess we should win this game, and I'm begging. I'm actually begging Ten Hag to start Pelestri. I think this man is influential a lot. I'm begging Ten Hag like I know Anthony. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know that Anthony was really superb against. He was really good. Improved performance against Nottingham Forest and very improved performance, I would say. But I still want Pelistri to start. I want like if this is the future of the team, then I can see the future of our team with Ahmad, Pelistri, and Garnacho playing together along Ahmad, Pelistri, and Garnacho. Yeah, okay. Ahmad, Pelistri, and Garnacho playing together in the future with our front three because and especially talking about Ahmad, he has been really he has been really superb like in for Sunderland and hopefully Ten Hag you like I'm pretty much sure Ten Hag will use him so he will slowly get into cup competitions into PL stuff like that and hopefully gets game time in Premier League football as well and like about the and about about Reading I don't know much about Reading I don't know where they play in which okay, AD is here. Yeah, welcome, AD. Welcome. So we were basically discussing about the preview for Manchester United Reading Football Club.
Did you see with Tanak's press conference?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't watch it. You
Well,
watched it?
well, I can say that Jadon Sancho is back. Well, like, okay, maybe not back, but like Tanaka said that Sancho could play against Reading tomorrow.
So maybe on the bench, off the bench,
Yeah,
off the
yeah, yeah.
bench.
So, and yeah, that's great news. And he said that Palestri will stay at Manchester United. That's pretty much what he said.
Like hopefully get some Premier League football as well. Like some, you know, I'm not expecting to get
Yeah,
good matches against big
I
teams,
think I
but
think what we should do, we should loan Elanga out and use Palestri instead.
yeah, but Elanga, I don't think so. Is ready. Like he is, like he like at times, like he's the younger self of Marcus Rashford. But Marcus Rashford, in like he understood really quickly. But Elanga, he like at times he doesn't pass. At times he's very selfish. Then he doesn't. He needs to. He needs to improve his decision making.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
and also one thing, Anthony, sorry for not letting you speak, AT, but this is the last thing. Anthony Martial. Around the industry, I've been looking around, and I think we may be seeing the end of Anthony Martial at Manchester United because his injury right now will keep him out for another 2 or 3 weeks. But not only that, his injury is an injury where even if he comes back, he might get injured again. And if he comes back from that, he'll get injured again. It's that type of injury which can keep on happening again and again. And already this season, he's already missed 60% of the games this season. So, I mean, and the thing with Martial is that Ten Hag likes him. Ten Hag has said this. He likes to use Martial. But the problem is, the most frustrating, and I am tired of this for Manchester United. This happened with Cavani. He was such a good player for us, but it just never worked out because he was never fit. And it's the same with Martial.
Yeah.
And
No one's really here, so that's fine. But yeah, I mean, United should obviously win this game.
Yeah, pretty much. But I still like it's an ex United guy who's managing Reading, so like I have no idea. Like where Reading playing? Oh, they're playing in, if I'm not wrong, the championship, and they're 14th. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, and last season they actually, before Pollins came, they were actually fighting for relegation. But Pollins, when he came in, he made them stay up.
Yeah, like and talking about like Weghorst first goal. Congratulations, Wout Weghorst first goal. Like
And
he
Rashford,
was
what a goal! And
Yeah,
Rashford,
what a
what a goal!
goal. Yeah, what a goal. Like, what a solo run. Casemiro, like, I don't know if Casemiro will get the assist, but what a run by Rashford. Anthony, unlucky, he couldn't get the goal and the assist he provided for Ericsson as well, but good game, Anthony as well.
Also,
And
sorry to interrupt, but this is a direct quote I just saw from Ten Hag's press conference. So he was asked whether Palestri would be loaned out or not, and he said, "We put Palestri on against Forest. That's a signal."
sorry, I couldn't get you. What?
Basically, what he said is that he was asked whether Palestri would be loaned out or not, and his response was, we put on we Palestri played against Forest. That is a signal."
Like, he will play. He'll play in the coming games.
Yeah, so that's great news. And also, sorry for a bit off topic, but Anthony Gordon to Newcastle. Here we go, Fabrizio Romano. 40 million.
Okay, we played the right though. Like, Maximin on the left, him on like he did a good thing. Like Everton, I think so. They will be relegated.
But
If
that's really sad though by Gordon because he actually he left. That's fine.
he
He was
left,
at
yeah,
work. Yeah,
he's busy actually.
yeah. So, but with Anthony Gordon, he was actually he. He's back. Yeah, welcome. Okay, just give us your quick thoughts on Anthony Gordon to Newcastle. That's a big move.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
And like so bad to see Everton like 69 or 70 plus years in the top of English football. Well, just give me a moment. I'll be back.
Yeah, and also Sean Dyche is now Everton's new manager. Uh,
What?
that's yeah,
What?
yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, Lampard got sacked.
Yeah, I know Lampard got sacked, but Sean died. Like they could have bring in Big Sam Allardyce. Like he's way like he was the only guy when he managed Everton. He put them in the AFC.
Or the mighty Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh yeah, he was actually linked.
Yeah, actually, he was. I sent you a post. If you remember, he wanted
Yeah,
like if he joined Everton, he wanted Maguire and
and McTominay.
like I would be happy to give them, and we could use we could buy someone for backup. Maybe the Wolfsburg centre back Lacroix. He may be really good.
Yeah, and yeah, it's gonna. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So things are happening right now in English football, and of course, today is a huge game as well in the FA Cup. Arsenal versus Manchester City, clash of the Titans, top two in the table, and of course, it won't really matter. I don't think both teams will use their strongest 11, but
Okay,
it's
guys,
kind
I
of
have to I
uh,
have to leave. Unfortunately, I have to leave. So I will try to come back as fast as possible.
okay.
Okay. See you guys. I will just quickly come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Uh, so yeah, AD, what do you think of Arsenal versus Man City today in the FA Cup?
What was he?
So, like, what do you think will happen in today's FA Cup game between Arsenal and Man City?
Mm, that's a good question. I think Man City will nearly win.
Hmm. It's going to be interesting, and I mean, of course, the FA Cup's a pretty interesting competition for Manchester United because if we beat Reading, then we're in the quarterfinals, I believe, and so that means we'll have either City or Arsenal left. Liverpool are still in the competition, of course, and they actually face off against Brighton, and that's going to be a tough game for them. So it is, we can go for the FA Cup this season. It's going to be interesting, and so yeah. Um Okay. So and also, um, and also, of course, there's been also about the transfer news of Arsenal planning to go for Moises Caicedo. I mean, AD. I mean, if they pull that deal off, they surely have to like they surely like it's gonna be a big deal if it happens.
Yeah, it'll be massive.
And the thing is, like, it'll be very impressive as well because Arsenal, they aren't the oil club at all. But so far, they already spent 20 billion on that centre back. They spent, I think, 30 around on Trossard. And now they're going to go for Caicedo, who would be like 70, 80 million. That's over 100 million spent in January. That's impressive. And it really shows that they're really backing Arteta. So, okay, yeah, I had to leave. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah. He seemed pretty busy, so yeah, it's fine. Uh, So yeah, I'm just gonna go to make a running lineup. If Neil comes back in time, then I'll just make. Then I'll just go to lineup again with him. So okay, let me just get all the things ready. Oops, sorry about that. Uh, and there we go. I'll just stay at the chat. I'll leave here in around an hour. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You seem busy, so it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, thinking about yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be very interesting. Of course, we can see some second team players shine in this. Um, so yeah, in goal, I would go for David De Gea. Simple reason is he's so close to the record of most clean sheets in Manchester United's history, and I want him to reach that record, so I would start him. But that's kind of for a biased reason. He might go for Buttons, or he might even play Buttons in the second leg against Forest. Who knows? But I'll go with De Gea. Centre backs. He didn't play Varane against um, Forest, so I might start, but I think it'll be Maguire Lindelof. It'll be a good. I mean, he might go for Maguire and Varane, which would make sense, but I'll go for Maguire and Lindelof because if Lindelof's not against Forest, but if Maguire can start against Reading, then which game will he start in? Because come on, it's Reading. No, I mean, with all the due respect to Reading, they don't seem like a terrible side. But I did see that I think last week got smashed by Stoke. Isn't really a good look, is it? So yeah. But who knows? They might give us a game. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Left back, gotta be Malacia. Wait, no. Well, sure. I'm not sure Shaw's 100% fit, so let's go for Malacia. Malacia, yeah. Right back, gotta be Wan-Bissaka. Tax that was definitely out, which means he's nowhere near training. He's even so. That means he's out for at least another 1 to 2 weeks. Then he might be back in training. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit worrying there about the low. It's a good thing we have Wan-Bissaka, and it's a good thing he's playing well. But things like that, his weakness in the back post, that's a glaring weakness now, and also in the air, Wan-Bissaka is just not really that good. So and below, as we saw, I remember that game against West Ham, 1-0 this season at Old Trafford, I believe. It was Marcus Rashford scored his 100 goal for Manchester United with a header, Eriksen cross. that game. Tilo won so many headers in that game. He was so good. He was actually, I'm pretty sure he was my man of the match. I'm pretty sure he was actually voted man of the match in the player ratings United stand. He was so good, and that's just where Tilo. Just he may not be as good as Wan-Bissaka in terms of slide tackling or 1v1 situations, but his ability in the air and his overall game, including his ability to go forward, I think his overall game was better than Wan-Bissaka. So I really hope Tilo will be back soon. The midfield pivot, interesting one. I think it's gonna be McTominay and Fred. Because you can't start Casemiro again. I mean, you could, but like, I would give Casemiro a rest. Fred, not so his face isn't showing there. Like Cam, I would go for Eriksen. I think I would give Bruno a rest. Eriksen came off early, around 60 minutes, I believe, against Forest. So I'm pretty sure, and he played at the number 10 position as well. So yeah, I would go for Eriksen. After rights, I would go for after left. I would go for Garnacho. That's for sure. Then after right, Pellistri, of course. I would go after right. I would go for Kuno Pellistri. Come on, yeah. Next striker. Interesting one. I would go for. I mean, you could go for Weghorst, but Weghorst started against Palace, started against Arsenal, started against Forest as well. 3 games in a row he started. And I don't think he's come off as well. Did he come off? Oh no, he came off against Palace, but I don't think he came off against Arsenal. I don't think he did. I don't think he came off against Forest either. He might have. I'm not. I don't think he did. So I mean, you could play that around a minute, but I don't know. Okay, I'll just go for Weghorst. Yeah, let's go for Weghorst. Yeah. So this is 11. I'll pick for what I came against Reading. De Gea, Maguire, Lindelof, Malacia, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred, Eriksen, Garnacho, Facundo Pellistri, and Wout Weghorst. I really hope Pellistri plays. Out of all those players, I want Pellistri to start the most because I've seen, he's shown glimpses of brilliance. I saw him live. I saw one of his goals live at Bangkok, 4-0 against Liverpool. That it was a good finish by Pellistri, that 4th goal, and I know it was pre-season, but for me as a Manchester United fan, those 4 goals that I saw live, I won't ever forget. And Pellistri, he looks good, and when I've seen him, he's looked good. Even in the last season's Pellistri, pre-season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, in the pre-seasons, then even he looked good. He just looks good whenever he plays. I think he deserves more of a chance than Langa, who's he's a bit out of his depth at this level and he needs a loan. So yeah, don't think Neil will be back anytime soon, very soon. So I guess I'll end the show here, and the preview here. Score predictions, I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Manchester United. Expect a comfortable win. Expect a clean sheet as well. And hopefully we can do well. I will do watch longer tomorrow at 12. Technically, maybe after tomorrow. Because even though it's at 1:30, it'll still be on the TV. The pickup games are telecast in India, so of course I'll be able to watch them on my TV, and it'll be more convenient for me to watch long then we can do the match reaction as well. Not sure if Neil watched the game. I'll see about that. See what happens with that. Then of course after that they have the game against Forest. In the Carabao Cup second leg, which is kind of like we just chill back and relax because we're in the final. It's at Old Trafford. There's no way they're coming back from 3-0. So and then I'm back to the Premier League, and back to games in the Premier League. It's the first game in the Premier League after the first game. Who do we play in the Premier League? We play against who? Hello. I mean, Palace again. All right, Palace again. Can't be interesting to see what happens with that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please just smash like button and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. And I'll see you guys for letting watch on.